Welcome to my healing world. My name is Monica, and I call myself CollagenBabe. And I'm in Canggu, Bali. And I'm at the Bali Healing Center at Jalan Batu Balong. And that is near where I am staying, which is only like 3 or 4 blocks away from here. So thank God. I've been coming here every 3 days to get a intravenous IV vitamin C with parasite and B12 to help me with my food poisoning, as well as my immune system, to get me up and ready for my flight out of Bali in about 2 weeks. So I've been having a real month of life-stopping changes. I broke my nose, and I broke my tooth because I fainted from the heat and food poisoning. So here's my IV. It's the story is very funny how I got to know these people. I had come to Bali to take a astrology course with Rick Levine and Carolyn Casey, Pragmatic Mysticism, because I love astrology and I wanted to come visit Bali for a long time, and so it was a good opportunity for me to, marry the two. And I have a memoir that I'm writing about my healing journey from falling off the Grand Canyon in 1992. So I wanted to spend, a quiet respite time after the astrology workshop to do that. And along the way, I kind of got food poisoning, beginning of December 20th. And then by the 25th, I thought I was better, and I went out to get some food and some supplies. And by the time I got back, I was overheated, and I was heading to the washroom to make sure that I didn't soil the bed. So along the way, I fainted, and I fell on my face. So I landed on my nose and my teeth and my forehead. And when I woke up, I was missing a tooth. And my nose was broke. I actually had to jam my little finger up my nose. I'm a Rolfer. I was trained in Rolfing in 1996, so I know how to get into the bones and the cartilage to get maximum stretch out of a ligament or cartilage. So I knew how to do that. And since I already broke my back in 92, and I've had concussions, this will be my 9th. Since I was 7 years old, I've been studying concussions. So this is a frontal kind of brain injury where my nose bones kind of went back against my brain. I had a CT scan at the hospital in Katu, and Katu, Bali, and I think it's BCMI. And they said that I didn't do damage to my brain, but my brain is kind of sore. And, luckily for me, I have all this time to heal, where I get resting and finding healers to help me. I don't really know anybody in Bali, so, at least once or twice a week I'll go out and get fruit and drinks, and I'll bring it back to my guest house. And I can basically just rest on my own equipment. I brought my Beamer PEMF healing microcirculation healing mat with me, and it has red light therapy on it. Red light is actually helping bone and muscles regenerate, because it helps again with circulation. And I brought my own supply of collagen. Liquid biocell collagen is what I've used for the last 7 years to grow my teeth and my hair. So I already have a track record with that. And of course, for my pain, I have these 0 point frequency pendants on me, and I wear them 24/7, so it keeps me in alkalinity as opposed to acidity, and it again soothes my nervous system. And that's really what I want to share, is that I've been a holistic healer since 1986, so for me, getting hurt is just fate and destiny, and having to learn to take care of myself has just been one of those life lessons I've had to learn, because there's nobody that can take care of me 24/7. And I think you all have had breakages, and you've been sick before, and you know that once you've seen the doctor, you have to fend for yourself. And I know that from the beginning, because I'm a therapist and I'm almost 60 years old, so I've been around the block. I know how it is to heal, and healing requires you to stop and rest and get into a REM state and get enough fluids and nutrients into the cell wall so that it can do its job at making the energetic and biochemical hormonal medicines within our own pharmacy within our body. So I have a cocktail made up here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a vitamin C with calcium, magnesium, and I think it's 30 grams of vitamin C this time. They raise it 10 every time I come in, so we're going to get up to 50 by the time I leave. And then I have a B12 and a parasite cleanse within the makeup. I'll put the list down at the bottom of this YouTube that I'm recording for. So there you go in a nutshell. I mean, I do my best to. I have fruit in the morning, and I have one caffeinated tea, and then by the afternoon I have one, what is it called? Oh, chamomile and mint tea, and basically I'm on water after that. I have a big meal for the day, but then I'm doing a long fast of 12 hours where I'm not eating anything, so that I can give my body that chance to recover, because this is it is a traumatic brain injury. It's not something that I take lightly. I'm not even going to get on a plane until I'm sure that the bleeding and the bruising is stopped inside my behind my nose. And when I look at the bags underneath my eyes, I can see that my spleen and my kidneys are having to work very hard because of all these parasites and food poisoning that I received. I've had a really kind of weak stomach for the last month because of just being a traveler, and I've been getting I've been getting a lot of recommendations from people, and I'm testing them all out, because hey, that's all I have all the time in the world to test everything out, because there's no get up and be a tourist at this time, which is almost like a relief, because I'm here as a healer, writing a book about my healing journey, and I was just given this time to actually be fully into it. I have to make lemonade out of lemons. That's just how it goes. And hopefully you understand that people fall down and they get up, and they fall down and they get up, and they fall down and get up. It's just part of life. So have a great day wherever you are. I love you all so much. Again, I'm just documenting my trip in Bali and, you know, the day-to-days of being injured in Bali. And here's the beautiful sunshine. Oh yeah, what's the story behind finding this place? Okay, so I was at this astrology retreat with 25 of people from all over the world, and this gal who I met, Karina, I think it's Kotulas from South Africa. She's a medical astrologer. She had come to Canggu to do a Ayurvedic healing retreat at Escape Haven, and you know, she was telling us all that she had purged, and the next day they sent out for homeopathy from the Bali Healing Center. So she gave me the name of this center, and it was only a few blocks away from here. And I ran out of arnica, so I called them and ordered some for myself. And then I also booked a blood analysis session with Dr. Peggy here. And so 2 weeks ago I got my blood analysis, and my blood looked pretty sick. And she said it wasn't that bad, but it was not oxygenated, and that, you know, rounds of IV therapy would be highly recommended. And of course, I love getting IV drips. I haven't, you know, given myself a chance because I've never gotten bad enough. You know, like, we only do things if it gets really bad. We don't ever use it as like just pick-me-ups, do we? Because, you know, when you're spending $150 for an IV drip, it's something that is, I think now, in hindsight, is a great solution for the getting run down, is getting an IV drip before you get run down, which I'm going to, you know, enact now that I'm almost 60. It's time that I actually do preventative work instead of reactive work. And so while I'm here, you know, other people, they do, like, they drink like a fiend and smoke cigarettes and do cocaine and other kind of drugs. Me, I get IV drips. Whoop-de-doo. Hey, I love you all so much. Have a great time. Oh, Karina sent me here, and I am really thankful that I made a friend in my astrology retreat that is just as in touch with health as I am. Have a great day wherever you are. Love you all so much. Bye.